Hi Ham fam, welcome back to our channel. I'm Debbie.
I'm Darren. And it's the Mishk.
Here's the Mishk. Isn't she pretty? But this little Mishk needs to go to beddy boys, don't you? My little hyperactive peanut. So guys, bear with. There are more clonkers out, but they're not, oh wow, they're not actually ready to go back in right now, and hopefully Earbud will wake up before as well. Right guys, now to say this is the last one, the last Cwtch Corner of the year. But that being said, you won't want more Cwtch Corners than this year, because you are getting us every day in December. Well, up until
more than one day, more than once a day in some days.
You poor people.
We're going to be doing the Vlogmas every day. We'll be up first thing in the morning recording that.
Told you the clonkers out.
And then when we get boxes as normal, they're gonna be coming up as and when. So you'll be getting, some days you'll be getting
it's like severe dosing of unboxings, advent calendars that are a little bit off the wall, some more usual than others. And actually I'm quite curious, I'm really excited actually. And of course we've got our advent calendar, which is the most money we've ever spent on one, from Coven. And if it's anything like the Halloween one, we are really excited about that. So guys, we are gonna start you.
I'll start off by saying
happy birthday Festa.
Happy birthday Festa. It's today, it's actually yesterday. It was Thursday.
Right, we're saying happy birthday today on Thursday, but when you see it, it'll be the day after your birthday, so it would be
time travel.
Now if you've had a few drinks Festa, you may want to wait until your hangover's completely recovered before you try and understand us, because we know. And you're not saying things. I have actually got my blue lipstick on. For those who want to know, it's Fully Fire.
You got this from one of the boxes of goth.
Yeah, I can't read that.
Mystery boxes.
Yes, we did. Oh no, I can't read that. The light might be good enough for some things.
The Supreme. Fully Fire? I'm showing you that, I know it's backwards. But yeah, Fully Fire.
Out of curiosity guys, do any of your animals play with your hair? Because, I mean, they'll jump through Darren's ringlets, the little Russians do. And as I said, Mishka and Victor both have a habit of thinking it's great fun to pull out all this little bits of fluff and that. But hey. Right, so our word of the week, and just a warning guys, this is a filled pack Christmassy one, because I've tried to shove everything in that I wanted to. There's lots of pictures.
Right.
Who asked you?
Word of the week.
It is porcelator. At least
no, it isn't.
No, it isn't. That was last week.
Porcelator was last week.
This is what I do, you see. I have the ribbon in there to remind me to look at the Sherlock answers and whatnot, and it takes me a right. We think it's pronounced Perlicue. And you want to know what that is, don't you? On that.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
It's a pearly Q.
It's a Perlicue. Remind me my mouse is between my yarn.
It's a Q made up of pearly kings and pearly queens.
No. Right, it is the space between the extended thumb and index finger. So it's...
What is that? Well, that'd be this bit of skin.
There. Yeah. That's your Perlicue. So we've all got one. Well, we've technically all got
two.
Two.
Well, mostly people.
Yeah. But yeah, considering I never really gave that much thought.
No.
What that was called.
Not really, no.
It's amazing actually what people do think about what's the name of things. Right, what have I done with my book? There, I've put it
No.
there. Right, so that was our word of the week,
It was,
Perlicue.
yes.
So, Sherlock from last week.
Right, yeah.
Now
Sherlock
I
from
have
last week.
every...
Right. It was basically paper ball this inscription. 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 0 times minus 1 times minus 2 equals X. What is X?
Now, I went for 72, although I actually meant to go for 74 because that was, I think, the number of that red door when I was younger and they used to go through it and have a sandwich machine.
73. Number 73.
So, I was actually... Yeah, that's about right for me. But the point is, that's where I was. That's what I was feeling at the time. So, I was feeling. I was feeling youth.
You were never invited there. You had to go over the road to number 74.
I just remember the sandwich machine. It fascinated me. Right. So is 73 right?
No.
Is 72 right?
No.
74?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to
go for a while.
Yeah.
Like this, yeah.
I only went for the ones that I was saying about, you see.
Right. Basically, it's got a note in it. It's got a note in the multiplications. And if you multiply anything by naught, you get naught. So X is naught.
So it's one of them trick ones.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go on to the bit.
Well, that's quite depressing.
It says entity.
Oh, by the way, any answers for this one?
Anything bumped by naught is naught.
Mm.
Yeah.
And say any answers from today's question and so on. Still have a go.
Yeah.
We've decided, I think, that we're going to give them
we'll
before
give the answers on the Friday the same as what is normal.
Yeah.
But it'll be on the first Friday on the bit, which will be the second. Will be Vlogmas Day 2.
Mhm.
Woo.
So you've got until this. Well, you've got till the first, really. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So we've got Journey, Sherlock. Oh my god, my brain hurts. She's listening to that.
Yes, sir.
10 times 9 is 90. 90 times 8 is 720. Hang on a minute. There's a naught near the end, so nothing before that matters. So, naught times minus 1 equals minus 1. No, it doesn't. Naught times minus 1 equals naught.
Because it's still only naught.
Minus 1 times minus 2 equals minus 2. So, minus 2. No, it's naught. Plus, actually, minus 1 times minus 2 is actually equals positive 2, because that's the strange thing with multiplying minuses. But yeah, it's probably way off. It's not way off. It's minus 2 off. And you were right, because you had the first bit, because you said naught near the end, so nothing before that matters. It's just nothing after that mattered either.
Yeah. Mishka's blowing us some lovely bubbles.
What else we got on here? We've got, come on, Lily do. That's Pink Poodle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they've changed the bits now. On the comments, you now go by your handles.
Ooh.
Which is either the bit you pick or what they pick for you. So, yeah.
I tend to call Pink Poodle, even though I know her name's Jean. For the simple reason is my mum's already a Jean, and I've got an auntie Jean, so it's just easier.
Got on this. There's I squealed, clapped my hands, and stamped my feet. Good job I was sitting down. Else I would have fallen down. I was so ecstatic. Getting Sherlock right made my morning for sure. The riddle too. Glad you like the captions. Yeah, she actually sent us a message. Sent us an audio message on Instagram, saying about how she squealed and everything.
Thing is, I mean, as I say, Pink Poodle finds it easier to contact us like that, whereas we tend to find it easier to reply on here. But
yeah.
If we reply to her, it's in writing as a rule, because I just don't do phones particularly well.
No. Sherlock this week. Sherlock very hard this week. I thought about doing times all the numbers, but it would have taken too much energy to work out.
I agree with you.
So I was looking for riddle and talks about what it equaled the real sum was at the end. I tried times all the numbers, but it didn't make any sense. So now I looked at the last sum, which was -1 minus 2 equals -3. It's probably, I spent ages on this, and I think this was the answer. To just end up, I think this was the answer. Yeah. No, afraid not. It's close though. It's only -3 out.
It's not bad, is it?
No.
Journey was going along the same route, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So
Laura -3 would come next in the sequence. It would come next in the sequence, yeah. But it didn't have a sequence, so yeah. I don't suppose that's the answer. I should potentially overcomplicate this and say it's 53. I didn't times anything either. TV was paused while I figured it out before Darren read it out. I did the positive numbers and deducted the negative.
see, I mean, I was always told with tests and that, if you don't know the answer, take a guess, because it's always better to have a guess. Well, my nan always said to me, if you don't know the answer and you really don't know the answer, try and give a funny one and they might give you a point for that instead. So that's what I've always done. So I was feeling 73 at the time and wrote down 72. So there you go.
Hey.
Right, so riddle me this, riddle me that. No? Oh, we've got more. We are riddling.
This week's one.
Yep. Oh, right. Sorry, Sherlock from this week.
Sherlock this week, yeah.
Oh, I'm jumping.
Hot and cold. Sherlock and I were taking tea one chilly January morning when he looked up from studying his cup to turn his attention to the frosty window. We placed a kettle or a pot on top of the hob in order to heat up. In earlier times, people hung their cauldrons and kettles over fireplaces, not right in the middle of them, but over them. Quite so, I agreed. More convenient and more effective, or both. Both, he agreed. But imagine for a moment that you had a cube of metal, say that you wished to cool, and a block of ice that you wanted to keep intact. How would you arrange the two for greatest efficiency? Well, I trode off to think about the matter. What was the best option? You want to cool?
What, over the fire?
No, not over the fire. No.
Oh.
You want to cool the cube of metal. You've got a cube of metal that you wish to cool, and a block of ice that you want to keep intact without melting.
Which probably means it isn't, but considering I'm not really worried one way or the other, I just like having fun, really.
Right. And we've got. Go on. Riddle me this.
Riddle me this, riddle me that.
He's afraid of the big bad bat. Right, Darren's riddle.
So go on then, read it out.
Right, last week's was, what's at least 6 inches long, goes in your mouth, and is more fun when it vibrates.
No, there's actually 2 answers to this, and I will back it up to the hill.
Yep.
The first answer, of course, is carrot.
A carrot?
A carrot.
You know how a carrot vibrate?
There are ways. Are you seeing those vibrating special rings that don't go on fingers?
Yeah.
Well, you could use that, and nice cold one from the fridge, and when I get my toothache, see, you're learning. And of course the other one is slightly more boring, which is a toothbrush, an electric toothbrush.
Yeah, which is what it is.
Unless it's a normal toothbrush with one of those special rings on. I've never tried that though. Just to be, what's it? I've never tried a big carrot either.
Riddle, electric toothbrush. Pink poodle. Riddle, I think, is electric toothbrush. Yay.
Good girl.
Laura, I very quickly came to electric toothbrush for this week's riddle.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes though, you get them quick like that.
I seem to be
and you're in doubt.
Most of these, but worth a go.
No, you were right on, Mark, lovey. You really are.
Yeah. Right, and that's for the answers this week's one. Right, last week's one even. This week's one.
You wait until we're on our daily Sherlock Advent one. It is a new one, obviously, not the same one as last year's.
Yeah. Right. I'm spread out before being eaten. You can use your tongue to get me off. Sometimes people enjoy putting fruit or vegetables into me. What am I?
Oh, that's right. Hang on, I need to find the bit I've got to write it on. There we go. That is really obvious to me. You'll probably say I'm wrong, but I think it's obvious. Right.
Right.
No, an old bar could be silly.
Yes, right.
Right.
Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. Oh, we know. Right. Caption of the week.
Yeah, I've just gone. I've gone too far along.
Caption of the week. Caption of the week.
Right. So last week's caption.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the abominable bunny, even though I can't say it. The abominable bunny.
All right. Yeah.
My mum was a dog, and my dad was a bouncy bunny, and walking cloud hairs.
Walking cloud hairs.
I really struggled with those ones, I'll be honest, but I just had to
You
put
already
them
picked
on.
the picture.
Yeah, well, they were so weird.
Right. Got Journey into the Realm. Caption of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you all looking so happy? I'm freezing my ears off.
Actually, that's the point. They'd look like snowballs, wouldn't they?
Everywhere I look, it's like I'm seeing double. The next person who mistakes me for a snowball gets it. Pink Poodle. This is not my best work on caption for sure this week. Keep an eye out for Santa. He comes this way once a year.
I like that.
My marshmallow is escaping.
Are we going back to the snowballs again?
Yeah, right. What magic causes snowballs to sprout legs and a face? Hair today and snowball tomorrow.
I don't know what tickles me, that one, sorry.
I think I've been out in the snow too long. I turned into a snowball. Sorry, agency closed this week due to snow hairs.
Yeah, I like that.
And that's the caption ones.
Oh, I
It
love
is for last
that.
week.
Nobody else had a pun.
No, nobody had a punt. No.
Oh, come on, people. You're letting the side
Right.
down.
And this week we've got.
Now, these are actually endangered. They're ribbon seals. And I've got some doozies for this one, so I will obviously not tell you them until the thing. But yeah.
Navy SEAL.
Yeah, no. That isn't one of mine.
He's a Navy SEAL. He's in camouflage.
But aren't they beautiful? I mean, I thought...
Can't seal
I
me.
didn't really... Oh, God. Right, stop in case you get any of mine. Because you know how much I appreciate that. Right, so give it a go, peoples.
Yeah.
Right. So posted this week.
This week
We have got Freya's Cauldron,
Yep.
Moon Witch,
subscription
November,
books. Yeah, it was the first one of the Moon Witch ones.
and it didn't disappoint.
It didn't, no.
And Earbud was actually up to do it.
He was, yeah. And
Witch Box,
Witch Box.
November,
yep, for
which was
ritual tools.
the amount of feedback on this box has just blown them up. I mean,
Yeah.
they've been really
I've got a
they've
bit
been
on
really
there later on.
touched. So
Saying about it, yeah.
we will go into that later. Right, and Witch Casket.
Yep. Anti-anxiety magic.
That's right. And Wrestle Crate, which
Crate.
of course, dear Victor,
Yep.
he still can't seem to get the hang of tapping me
No.
out, or
No.
you know,
Or pinning you. No.
pinning me. No, it's dreadful.
In fact, Jack the Snake Robot t-shirt I've got on here.
I told you it's seasonal.
Yeah. Right. And that
Right.
was that this week.
That was that. We have got some hauls, and I did actually make it out on Friday, which is why in the next segment there isn't an awful lot watched.
We have also got some occult box ones that we ordered from last week.
Yes.
'Cause we ordered,
Oh yes,
we ordered the £10 mystery box.
Was
No,
it a £6?
no, it's £20 mystery box,
£20
wasn't it?
mystery box. A £10 crystal mystery box.
And a
£6
mystery bag.
mystery bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Box of Goth did have a £10 one and a £5 one,
Yeah.
and we were going to get them until Darren noticed the postage was £6.20. Now he did contact them and say,
Yeah.
you know, we
But I
just
say-
think that's a little bit
I say
high, so we're not going to go for it.
Postage was a lot. So, but yeah.
Bearing in mind that Darren posts off, so he knows exactly how much things
So,
should
yeah,
cost.
so, yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a
it's all right,
shame,
it's there.
really.
Yeah,
If you
but
don't
so
mind
it
the
was-
postage, that's fine. But
so it just
we
seemed a lot
didn't
of
want
money
you
for
to blindly.
a £15 item.
Yeah, this is it. It sort of bumps it up a bit. But no, we decided no, we wouldn't, because obviously, you know, you've got to pick and choose, and you can't buy everything. So
This is
it's
true.
as much as I would like to.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, we've got a range haul that I've got to do, because I've not been particularly well
Christmassy bits,
since getting out. I did get to see my dad, and obviously my mum and Darren. Obviously, well, I'm always seeing Darren, but we went around to a few different places, and yeah, problem is because of various health issues, there is a reason I'm housebound. I shouldn't really go out, but I really wanted to see my dad, and I was desperate, and everything lined up, including the weather, so it was like, well, but yeah, whether or not that'll happen again, I do not know.
Hey.
Anyway, it's a win. So that being said, as Darren said, I have slept an awful lot this week. It's what I tend to do when I'm in a lot of pain. And film and TV this week, we've been watching I'm a Celebrity, the one in Wales from last time, because we decided, and the one this time, because actually as we got into it more, it's been quite good, because that's the problem with the Australian one. I'd love it if they started showing the old ones, or the original ones, and that'd be great.
They don't send it out. There's got to be some sort of copyright bit with it.
I don't know.
There's got to be, hasn't it?
And we've also been catching up with YouTube. We're still behind on the Inghams and Cherry Wallace. Well, Cherry Wallace, we've got loads to watch anyway.
I've got loads and loads to watch. Loads and loads and loads to watch.
Right, so Weird and Wonderful. Now, if you need to pause us to go and put on some Tenor Lady, I'm just saying, don't be ashamed. But honestly, I had a couple of close calls. You know what I mean? I mean, honestly, I have loved researching Christmas stuff. I really have.
Yeah,
and
so Fester, if you need to put some Tenor Lady on, you go for it, mate.
leave Fester alone. Bless him.
He's the only bloke I can think of who watches us.
There are many.
What?
There are many, many, many men.
There are
And
more
many,
women,
many, many
There are
women.
more women that watch us.
Well, either way,
lot
they're
more
all
women than
humans. Sort of. You know, as much as a human as you can be, really. I'd rather have fur.
Right.
Right. So, Tenor Lady on. We're all prepared.
Right.
Also, I have gone a little risque, but not as risky as I could have done, because some of them really, I just thought, no. So, we've got Game of Thrones like fashion today, this week. You know what I mean, these are stunning. That looks quite painful to wear, mind you.
Oh, it looks like you're going to be able to move it.
I mean, you'd have to walk with your legs sort of, well, like Effie does in Game of Thrones with those tight pencil skirts.
It doesn't go to the right place.
No,
because where the body finishes, your legs wouldn't start there.
No,
because your legs would have to start like further down, because there's no space for your legs to come out there.
that's right. But it is beautiful. All I'm going to say is my favourite one's at the right at the end. But yeah. Right, next one.
Next one is...
Oh, I've got a write-up about this anyway. Sorry. Right, next one. You can show it off. Feel free, because it's a write-up for all of these. Right. Phoenix dress almost finished for her big debut in Los Angeles. The latest creation of Veritas, custom designer of fantasy clothing. Unfortunately, I don't have any links to the company, and like the writer of this, I love the
Veritas.com. It's written on the picture.
It's written on the picture. Well, I didn't notice that. Neither did the woman or men. No, it was a woman.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a puppet.
It's a puppet.
It's a picture of a puppet. The lady's a puppet.
Is she?
Anyway, regardless. So, what's our next one? So that's, yeah, 2 perspectives on that one, and then there's
Then you've
2
got the
from
back.
behind.
Yeah. Oh, so there's more Raven than
That
than
is,
Phoenix,
yeah.
eh? Isn't
I
it?
don't know if that is the one. I should imagine the next one is where the Phoenix sides come in, actually. But it's still not very... I mean,
No.
I suppose the first one's quite gold, but it's not what I'd call Phoenix.
Bronzy sort of bit, isn't it?
It is. I mean, like I said, I'll stick to what I said before. It's very Game of Thronesy. It wouldn't look out of place in Winterfell,
No.
unlike myself.
Boadicea or Boudica is now, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, you said Boudica now. I don't know when she changed from Boadicea to Boudica.
I don't know, but I prefer Boadicea. Right.
And a bit like can't remember her name. In Gavin and Stacey.
Ruth Dry. Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about her wedding dress,
That's
her
right,
leather
yeah,
wedding. Yeah.
Yeah,
It is a bit, actually.
yeah. Can't remember her name.
Ruth Jones.
No, actually, the name of the character.
Nessa.
Nessa, that's it.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I don't know, it's more like a phoenix or it's like it's got feathers on it.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Right. This still isn't my favourite.
Right.
This is my favourite. Unfortunately, there were no front-on ones, so that's as front as you're going to get.
Yeah.
But it is just beautiful. I think, I mean, it's like what Daenerys wears when she's at Winterfell. That white coat with the red coming. I mean, it's stunning. But that is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I said before, people, if it's that pale, I could never wear it. Although, if that is a metal bodice, that might be the answer, you know, to stop me spilling tomato sauce or anything down myself. Just mop it up with a HAMster or something.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? That's a bus. But it's not actually, but you know what I mean. It's good buns. Right, so I had to bung in some animal fashion ones.
He's not happy wearing that.
What makes matters worse was a friend of theirs turned up to dog sit, and he was saying about him not being less than pleased, but what I reckon he did was he upset the dog by telling him he looked stupid.
Yeah, so he does not look happy.
He doesn't, does he?
No, he doesn't. No.
You can imagine he's lying there thinking, "I look, the dog's doodahs in this," and all of a sudden some person comes in, some human, and laughs at him. You're not laughing at these teeth, are you? Hey? Right.
What have you got here?
That is the epitome of a cat that just refuses to move. I've seen loads of different rapid cats.
I saw it years ago. It used to be a big thing on... Oh, it was on Vines, I think. They used to, because they were like 7-second bits, and they showed like bits of people wrapping their cats and bits like that.
I bought Tabina a cat bed once, wrapped it up, put it under the tree, and you know, throughout December she slept on that cat bed.
Yeah.
The
And
minute I unwrapped
December,
it,
you
she
touch
refused to go near it. In fact, I rewrapped it, and she still wouldn't go near it because she knew what it was then.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't the same paper. I can't remember what paper I used. That was the problem. Right, and our next one.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry, but how cute is that? I apologise. That was a clonk and a...
Yeah, that was a red line on a microphone. Now let's go.
Isn't he lovely though?
Yeah. Laura should love that. She likes gingerbread men.
I do as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, do you fluffy get caught in your teeth?
Oh. Right, so what have we got next? We have got Christmas lights next.
Well, I've seen this before, but Christ, Well,
Yeah,
it's gonna show up
I'm
on here.
so sorry, guys. There was a better one, but I couldn't find it after I'd already taken a snapshot of this. But essentially,
if you can't see it, he's got loads and loads of pictures. He's got loads and loads of light on that one, and they just says ditto.
with an arrow underneath.
Yeah.
There are actually quite a few, but the annoying thing was I couldn't find it, and it was about 5:30 this morning when I did those. So, right, next.
Yeah.
Pants.
Hey, knickers. Knickers.
Pants.
Knickers, knackers, knockers.
I don't quite know what they were going for.
No, because it even looks like he's got a codpiece bit in the centre.
Yes, I know.
The way it hangs.
It does. That's right. Right, and our next one.
Next one.
Now, I am not being rude, okay? Admittedly,
They had ones like that in Brighton one year.
they had a
Down
cake.
on Western Road,
There was a cake file somebody's granny made of a candle, and I had it on my thing, and I looked at it and I thought, do you know what? I really can't use that. It even had the white dripping candle wax, and I just thought, you know, I just can't YouTube a banners for life. But these, however, you can quite clearly see are supposed to be baubles, some holly and a candle. So if you see something else, it's your mind,
I think
not
you'll find
mine.
their berries actually to go with the holly
Possibly.
and a candle.
Well, either way.
Right.
Now this I actually found that it's a chicken. I found that for Journey because I thought, oh, they're even doing farm animals now. I'd never seen a light up chicken before. It's not the usual go-to, is it? Right. I also think Pink Poodle would like that because I'm pretty sure that I remember her saying about chickens when she was growing up, or somebody did. Anyway, I apologise. You know what my mind's like. This is fabulous.
Yeah. I've seen one with different colours before. It's done like they go through a portal.
I saw that. I thought, that is blooming brilliant, that is.
Yeah.
And I cut it off too fine at the top, which is really annoying. But it's another hoop, you can more or less say,
right.
in the
It's
ceiling.
Like
I mean,
portal went through, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
But it is right in the middle of the room, which isn't overly practical. Also, out of curiosity, where'd you put the presents?
Well, it looks like, is it a bar?
I don't know.
A restaurant bit. So it looks like a menu at the back.
Oh, it could be. Or it could be they're just terribly posh and they have the menu written on the wall.
Oh.
Who knows?
Me and you, yeah.
That's right. Right, what's our next?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
technically it is still under lights because my argument is it's lit up.
I love that he's got the toilet roll on the outside.
Yeah, this is it. That's why he's peering out.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's quite amazing. Have any of you guys seen the one at the range where the dog's biting Santa's bum as he's bending over? Only it doesn't look like he's biting Santa's bum when he's bending over. No. Especially when the Inghams saw it, because they had the giant gingerbread man right up behind the dog, and yeah, it was fabulous. I loved it. Yeah. Right, so now I think
bell-shaped bells.
Yep, for your tree-shaped tree. I just thought that was brilliant.
Bell-shaped bells.
Yeah, this is under Christmas decorations.
Evidently.
They're slightly inappropriate Christmas decorations, not this one. That's just weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are a few inappropriates.
Jesus Christ. It's Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's horrible, isn't it? Their eyes.
Yeah. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's.
I thought that was absolutely creepy. I mean, do any of you guys actually have anything like that?
You will have.
Would you buy anything like that? Because
I'm not sure if they look evil or if they look stoned. I mean, the eyes look pretty bloodshot.
I'm going with evil. I find it really disturbing. It's like that doll we got for Pippa one Christmas. We had to put the
Put it the wrong way around and put a blanket over
put a blanket over it, because just putting it round the wrong way wasn't enough. But yeah.
Yeah, watched far too many horror films.
She loved it. That was the main thing.
3-foot dolls in a bedroom.
Yeah. Right, what's this? Oh yes.
Jump for joy.
Now, can I just point out, I did actually debate whether or not to have this, but I decided that all you guys know that I am putting this on here because it's funny, because it shows a complete lack of common sense.
Right.
It's heavily inappropriate, and yes, I am sharing it with you because, to be quite honest, guys, it wasn't so much making me laugh as I just couldn't believe my eyes, and I had to show you.
That's what the bit is, isn't it?
I was like, really?
Yeah.
So I did not find this funny. I was just sort of jaw to the floor, if you know what I mean. Right, this was brilliant.
Yeah. I bought this cut for my wife, expecting it to change from a black cut to a Christmas scene.
That's what you got.
So instead of putting the bit, they put the picture they use for advertising onto it instead.
Genius of that company, I tell you.
Yeah, I know.
Although it is quite funny. Right, and our next. Now again, I am not in any way saying this is suitable, but I would like to point out to you, somebody actually did this, put it out there, and charging nearly $70 for it.
Bloody hell!
You can see that it's basically I think an elf running up to Santa, giving him a hug.
It's a child, isn't it?
Let's hope it's not a
It
child.
looks like Ben. Does that say Ben or say Barn?
I don't know. But yeah, I don't really know what they were thinking. Again,
Oh no, Barn.
it didn't.
It's the name of the.
Oh right. It didn't make me laugh. I was just sort of semi-horrified and thought you guys would want to be horrified with me. But what goes through these people's minds? I know, it's really... And his hands up in the air.
Yeah, so he looks like he's got his hair... He's got the present up, but he looks like he's got his hands tied up on the top of his head as well.
I'll tell you something, people. I don't know what Santa does in other countries, but... Jeez. No, I'm going to go with Elf.
Yeah.
Now this
12 Days of Christmas Seek and Find book for children.
Seriously?
Is there anything else? No, it's just got that, isn't it?
Yeah, well that's on the cover. I dread to think what else is in it, but it's quite...
It's got a bloke looking for a home.
Yeah, that's right. But I reckon that was put on there to entice the parents to buy it for the kids, because the kids aren't going to notice bits like that. They never do.
Oh.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I just couldn't believe it.
Oh my god.
Now
it's a thing of nightmares.
This isn't inappropriate so much as you back away slowly.
Yeah.
And then run.
Yeah, it looks like Chucky with blonde hair.
It's disturbing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is disturbing. Right. So the next section, we might have more actually.
It's a sparkly turd.
Yeah, this is actually a tree that had been put up in a mall.
No, it isn't a tree.
No, I know it's not a tree.
It's a big turd. It's
yeah.
I said last week, don't matter if you put sparkle or lights on it, it's still a turd.
I don't know what is this thing with poos and poo emoji. I just don't get it.
I don't know.
I mean, you know. I mean, we all go.
Yeah.
You
made a book about it.
Well, dog's poo being white used to fascinate me.
Yeah.
You don't get white dog poo anymore, thankfully, because people pick it up. Yeah. Now look at that.
Oh my God!
How's that for a Christmas cup?
Believe you can bludgeon someone to death with a base of your cup.
I will be showing my all new Christmas mug on the 1st of December. It's so nice. However, I still think that is brilliant.
Believe you can kill an elf.
I quite like the idea of like the Gothic Christmas, because
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Grandma got her head bludgeoned in by a cup.
it's difficult to understand what they were thinking, really.
And what exactly are you supposed to believe?
Believe I will end you if you drink my tea.
It's right, yeah.
How dark are you for Christmas?
That's right, yeah.
Right, and now next. Now you might think, oh, that's nice. It's a picture of Santa. Look at his beard.
Children.
Yes.
Yeah.
Santa's beard is filled by the souls of children.
Nice.
I can see what they were trying to do, but they failed. No, when I saw that, I just thought, you know what, I've got to show you guys that, because I couldn't believe it.
No.
And it's one of those ones where Darren didn't really take much notice when I was telling him the number order, which was good.
We're only little, I say.
That's right, they're minute, but yeah. Right.
Oh my God! Red and green shotgun shell lights.
Can I just say, I think they're taking the whole gun thing too far. I mean,
I've got one word for you: America.
I mean, we're not, but yeah, they're red and green shotgun shell fairy lights.
Yeah, that's actually what it says on the thing. The red and green shotgun shell lights. Holiday time.
I mean, I suppose if you are into hunting or murdering or
yeah,
or really love shotguns, it's ideal. It's certainly different, and
yeah.
I do like different. Yeah, I don't really know what I think of that, really.
No, it's right.
If I'm honest. As I said, there is a reason I called some of these inappropriate. Unbelievable. Yeah. And our next one.
So, just to let Santa know that if he doesn't leave presents, you want your pop a cap in his ass.
Yes, but at least they're seasonal about it with the colours.
That's right.
Go on then.
Right.
Now,
I have seen this before, this one. A new sculpture erected in Paris. It's a Christmas tree. Is that for big arseholes?
it's a bit like that bit in 50 Shades of Grey when she turns round and asks Christian, what's a butt plug?
Now that is a butt plug.
You notice that there's no fairy on top. I'd just like to say this because I'm not using derogatory words, but it would have... Well, no, I mean it in the sense it is like a star or anything like that. Oh, can you imagine a star on the tip of that? I don't know what would be worse, actually. I think a fairy, but yeah, a star wouldn't be much better. But yeah, I suppose that's what they call avant-garde. And if they don't, I just like saying avant-garde. It makes me sound, well, you know, intelligent.
Oh, they're wicked.
I love these. I thought after all of those, I had to put in something that a good number of us would actually want. I mean, they're stunning.
I dread to think how much they cost.
I shouldn't imagine they're that cheap. However, people... Not being funny, that is something that is totally doable yourself.
Bits of it.
And you get a bag full of like different little cogs and whizzy whirly gigs and whatever they're called, and then you can use spray paint on the baubles and have it all either spray painted one colour, like a metally colour, or have it the bauble like a blue and keep the copper of the it's like they've done there as well. But that is actually quite feasibly doable. But as I have 150,000 crafts to do, I will put that low down on mine for the moment. And down next.
They run out of paper.
I've got to say, this is the most...
I love their ingenuity.
Yeah,
I really do.
this is it. It is so, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I love the ingenuity. Yes, I've run out
This
of paper.
is our...
So we just draw
in
it.
case you're not guessing, it's our Christmas wrapping section. There are 6 pictures to this. Not this, just this one. But I thought that was blooming brilliant,
It is,
actually.
yeah.
I
So
thought
I've
that
got
is
the
so
ingenuity.
cool.
I really have, yeah.
Right. Do you know what it is yet?
It is.
I mean...
Is it a car? It's a skateboard, isn't it?
Although people did come up with the idea of wrapping presents to look like obvious other things. Case in point, in the next couple of items. No, but I've got to say I'm impressed by the wrapping skill on that.
Yeah.
That is very neatly done. Now this is an example of something that looks like something,
Yeah.
but has been wrapped up to look like something it's not. Or strike that and reverse it, one or the other.
I'm guessing you haven't got the vacuum cleaner.
No, I never saw the vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum cleaner looks like a massive dildo because you've got the bit at the front which looks like the balls, and then it goes straight up.
Oh, that's a rather exciting vacuum cleaner. You might be disappointed when you open that. Right,
Dunno.
go on then, next one.
Like a cat or a dog. Cat, possibly.
Definitely a cat over a dog. But no, I'd say that's probably one of those things I'm talking about where it's been made to look like it, or it's a really good stuffed toy, or they've had the family cat, what's the word?
Euthanize?
Stuffed, that's it.
Stuffed and mounted?
Yeah, stuffed and mounted, and they're giving it to good old grandma for Christmas because she misses her feline compadre.
Yeah.
Now this just looks like a drill.
Yeah?
But it is not.
Alright.
I don't know what it is, but I found out that it wasn't what it said it wasn't what it looked like.
Fair enough.
If you think about it, their plugs are always massive, and you'd have to show that. You'd have to, what's it that? So.
Well, no, it's the battery belt at the bottom.
I suppose, yeah. Right, this young man realised that he didn't have any wrapping paper.
Has he got? Is that
That's tortillas.
When you run out of wrapping paper, put a secret Santa deadline in a hour and a half.
So he wrapped it with wraps. I'll be honest, guys. Wraps with some chicken, salad, mayo, or coleslaw, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. I'm not quite sure what he's giving them is going to taste that good in that. Just saying. Let's hope he had clean hands. But on the upside of it, it is recyclable, or at least you can eat them.
Yeah.
Right, our next section is
Christmas cake.
Christmas cake.
That's
Look
quite
at
wicked.
that.
You've got the clouds going
Beautiful,
up to
isn't it?
bit with the moon and
It is stunning.
Santa going past and the sleigh. Yeah.
Now I've got 5 beautiful Christmas cakes. Well, that's
One.
That's my second. The first one that you showed was my second favourite. I showed this one because, well, no, it's quite simple and
it's got nice work down the side.
Yeah, you can put all different bits on top of it, whether it be berries, make your own mushrooms and bits like that, or in some cases people have done like a 3-tier. With woodland animals around it as well. So I took the most basic one because I thought, well, it just shows actually how something relatively simple can be very, very effective.
They're quite good actually.
I know,
like
I really like them. Again, I picked something that was quite simple And it just goes to show you, you can get something really effective.
I don't know what sort of texture they've used for the snow icing bit on top, because it looks like snow.
It does. I mean, it'd be white frosting.
Yeah.
It's not something you would make yourself.
No,
or at least,
but actually get the finish
but
on
it is
like
really, it's really good. I just had to, guys.
Yeah, I'll say that.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
And not being funny, if you've got a packet of rich tea biscuits or something like that in your cupboard and some icing sugar, not be funny, but it can be a really nice entertaining bit to do with your grandchildren or children.
Yeah.
Or like at Easter, like me and my brother used to do. My mum would give us rich tea biscuits and that, and it'd be an Easter bonnet. But obviously, if you're making like the sugar cookies yourself, you can do different shapes. It'll work either way, basically. Best cake ever, people.
Oh, that is brilliant.
You know,
That is excellent.
you probably know by now that me and Darren are really heavy into the Christmas carols, the Scrooge movies, and I've got to say, honestly, that is incredibly beautiful.
It is, yeah.
It's amazing, the detail in it. Now that's not something I would expect a normal layman to slap together.
No, I mean that's been airbrushed and everything, that isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
But I mean, that in itself is a piece of art, really.
yeah. In fact, a lot of ones like that, I've found that the cakes don't actually taste very good.
No.
Because they have to make them with such density and so bits that they actually hold together.
That's right. It's very true. Mind you, who'd want to cut that? It's
That's
beautiful. Right, so now we're on to Yule plants. Now, I picked Yule plants because I wanted to give you a bit on our season. So there's 3 specific ones. So you've got holly, ivy and mistletoe, which Darren will show you the other 2 in a moment. Are the 3 sacred plants of Yule. Each plant has its own lore and magic, but the 3 together represent hope of a new life in the winter's darkness. Now, I love this. Evergreen's also another one that's really popular. In fact, to be perfectly honest, guys, it is so easy to find out things now. All you need to do is type in Google traditional Yule decorations and it comes up with so much. So, as I said, this is ivy.
Yeah.
And the next one?
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe. Now, admittedly, on their own, I wanted standalone pictures, just but obviously, you know, when you have like loads of it together and that is so beautiful. Right, so I wanted to go with typical Christmas plants.
Poinsettia.
Yep, got poinsettia. Now the thing is, I've read, in fact I tried doing research this morning, it was such a headache, but basically I was asking, because I was always told it was poisonous to cats and dogs and animals, basically. From what I can tell, it's the white sap that's the bit that's actually poisonous.
Alright.
However, other people have said, you know, they'd have to ingest a lot, whereas other people are saying on that, and I mean by people, this is veterinary advice bits, are saying that yes, they are poisonous, they can cause...
So they usually have warnings about them.
Yeah, I mean, it can cause severe reactions. So, judging from what I've read and what I remember hearing about, to be perfectly honest, guys, if you're going to have them, just keep them out of the way of pets. It's just the safest bet, really. Or don't have them at all. That was the one we went to, wasn't it? It's a shame because they're beautiful, but I just didn't want to run the risk.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Christmas flowering cactus.
It is. It's a Christmas cactus. I always thought the flowers were red because that's what my mum had.
No, my mum had pink ones, red ones, white ones, I believe, as well. Because she used to have different ones. Because you could take one of these bits off.
Yeah.
From that, put it in some rooting powder and put it in the earth next to it, and it would start growing another cacti.
All right. And so they're not particularly the most tidy looking cactus, to say the least.
They go everywhere.
They do go
they
everywhere.
They hang, yeah.
But they have got their own special beauty, and it does feel Christmassy when I see them. So, you know. Right, so our next segment is Christmas Crochet.
Hey, he's wicked.
He is wicked.
He looks very happy as well.
Yeah. Now, you might think, oh, he's the best Santa ever. No. No.
No?
No.
No?
Next picture. You may not know this yet, guys, but this is the best Santa ever.
He's got slippers.
He's like Uncle Travelling Mac.
He does look a bit like Uncle Travelling Mac, yeah.
Right, so obviously I teased you with the side. I'm going to tease you with the back now. No. And again. Look at him.
He's brilliant.
He's so cool. I think it's the bulbous nose that gets me all the time, because it's quite gonk-like in that respect. Only he's got eyes. But yeah, I just thought, you know, wow, basically. It was gorgeous. Right, now then.
A naughty knitted Noel.
Now, I have got details of this book. If you crochet, it reminds me of Calendar Girls,
like
that
the
does. Right,
I do like a bit of alliteration.
Nudie Knits, a naughty knitted Noel. Over 25 knitting patterns to decorate your home at Christmas. The Kindle edition, this is on Amazon, by the way, by Sarah Simi, which is written in the corner of the book.
It is, yeah.
On Amazon, the Kindle version is £6.99 and the hardcover is £8.20.
Yeah.
Now, I decided to give you the details on that because it was just so cool.
Your home at Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, I've got no idea about the other pictures, so that might be something you guys want to look up, but I just thought that was so cool. And I do love myself a calendars, girls.
Oh, we've got some nails again.
We have got, we've got Christmas nails now, and I've actually got 5 different pictures for this.
Yeah.
So we got that one.
Very short,
That one. I do like the green.
Yeah.
Isn't that
They're
nice? They are nice, yeah.
I like that.
That is really pretty.
Oh,
I had to go Grinch. I'm sorry, but you know, I had to. And there is another Grinch one next. The guys, seriously, there are so many out there. There's so many different ideas. And I mean, I bought loads of nail stickers. Right, now then, guys. I thought, I know, I'll have a look and I'll do a snowman one. So I did. I've got 6 snowmen on this. Yeah. So I thought they were going to be along this sort of line. You know, quite... Well, it's a snowman. Do you know what I mean? Mailbox, really ingenuitive. Yeah. I did not think, however, that they would go to this extreme.
Wow. It's a bit like the sand ones, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
I haven't done any sand ones this time because I wish I'd have thought about snow ones before, because there are so many.
Yeah.
But I know next time for the run up to Christmas. But isn't he beautiful? The detail.
Yeah. Oh.
Simple and effective.
Yeah.
And brilliant.
Yeah.
And that'd scare the neighbours' kids, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, gonna have to bring that down his eyes now.
Yeah, definitely. He's even got a gold tooth. And he's used the mushy brown stuff for a base for it. I just think it's excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, to get a perfectly rounded head as well. Head.
Oh, yeah.
Head.
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 Oh wow.
Yeah, I know.
How's that holding it up?
I don't know. I don't know.
There's got to be a board across there, isn't there?
Mm.
With some wooden bits underneath, because that'd never hold itself up just with snow.
No. Right, this next one is my favourite, and you guys will know why. Dun 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 dun.
Looks like it's lit from the inside as well.
It does, yeah. It's excellent. So cool.
Right. Right, the next one
Yep.
is, oh my god.
Now
What
then,
the hell is that?
well, I'm glad you asked. We're now on to
Is it a
Christmas cake fails. No, it's
He's got
supposed to
turkey
be
legs
Santa, and I
wings.
think they've used a Pez dispenser as a head. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, but it looks like he's got turkey legs as a bottom, and he's got turkey wings as the arms at the top.
Actually, it reminds me a bit of that bit in Beetlejuice when he got his head shrunk. But yeah, cake fail, but still funny.
Yeah.
And the next one,
Oh my god.
he's bleeding from his eyes.
There is no god. Jesus Christ. People thought Pennywise was frightening.
I
Not
know,
even close,
I
you
know.
what I
It,
mean?
it does sort of leave you a bit
It's-
stumped as to what to
I know
say.
it's the hands, but it looks like clown.
Well, it sort of
hair
looks
on the
like
side.
ears almost.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it looks like it's on a tray, so it looks like somebody's decapitated a snowman and served it up on a tray for
That
them.
looks like it's
It's
actually
really
from a shop.
sinister. It
That
is from
does.
a shop, yeah.
Bloody hell.
Right, our next one. Now, we both, you know,
They are very difficult to do, to be fair.
they are not as easy as they look.
Because they're not just the cupcakes with the right bits. You have to fill in the gaps in between
That's
as well.
right, yeah.
Don't you? So
It's I would say that
quite
she's
cute. It's quite-
I think she's used fairy cake cupcakes instead of cupcake cases.
yeah, because they need to go up to the side
yeah,
so they
this
match
is
up
it.
against each other, don't they?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a little tip for you guys.
Yeah.
Also, probably best not to do orange eyes on Santa. However, that being said, I still think it is so cute. It is
is,
cute.
yeah.
It's really cute.
Oh me! Oh my god!
Dobby has no master. Dobby is free elf. I'm just saying.
Oh, if anything, it would be Dobby was lucky to have known Harry Potter. He looks like he's about to die. It's the pleading. It's the look in the eyes.
Yeah,
Stare
it
at his
is.
eyes. He's pleading to kill him. Look at it. Please,
I
end
mean,
it.
honestly,
Please.
I've got this under fails, but if they are trying to do a Dobby one, it's actually pretty good. Just saying. Right, now next, yellow snowmen.
Let it snow. Let it snow. Yellow snow.
Yellow snowmen. Now, I will warn you, with some of the ones coming up after the initial fail ones, I have actually got naughty Christmas cakes, so please don't be offended. But they'll be coming up at some point.
Yeah. You can take offence or a small potting shed.
But the thing is, if you see them as offensive, then you're only seeing what I'm seeing. It's your mind as well.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, yellow snowman, that tickled me.
Yeah.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. It's
Now
like,
I know Pink Poodle said before. So the people have tried. And it's like that.
they
yeah.
do try, yes.
This person hasn't even tried. I mean,
No,
I mean, that looks like a.
they have tried, and
No, they haven't.
they can't think
I haven't
what.
tried at
Hang
all.
on, they can't think what Christmas tree green looks like. So what they've done is they've seen their newborn baby's green nappy, and they've replicated that colour. and unfortunately it just doesn't work.
It's not even the same shape.
No, it's those ones show as being really simple and easy to do, but they're not. It's, you know, but
well, you have to make the cookies sizes going down.
Yeah, but it's not always that straightforward, and again they've fallen prey to the let's slap it on when they're still a bit warm.
Oh my god!
That is a shop bought gingerbread man.
Borderline racist, I think. What the hell is I don't know what it's supposed to be. It looks a bit like a black and white minstrel show. You know what I mean?
No, see, I don't see that. I see the letter H. I don't know why.
Really? How do you see the letter H?
Well,
It's got 3 bits coming up and 2 bits going down. How do you say? If anything, it would be a W.
No, it doesn't look like a W. But again, my mind goes to blow up doll. It's the mouth. But either way, I can't believe.
But it's not even the same shape as it. I mean, they sort of made a shape round, but it doesn't.
I think
it doesn't
they
even
forgot.
come close to it.
No, on the upside though, because they haven't done a normal shape, you've got more gingerbread.
On the upside, they've got those green bits in the centre and a nice line.
They have. I mean, that's perfect, isn't it?
Sure, yeah.
They're perfect little blobs. Actually, saying that, I mean, the eyes and the mouth are incredibly round.
Yeah.
It's just the rest of it went wrong, really. Now, as you probably guessed, we are now on to my naughty Christmas cakes.
You can leave your hat on.
Now, I will point out to you, he is beside a naked
Christmas cake,
yeah. And he himself is naked. But as they say in the full Monty, you can leave your hat on. One word. Oldie.
Oldie. It's the Oldie advert.
I saw that and I thought, you know what? I love it. It's got to go on.
Yeah. Do you see the snowballs underneath the carrot at the bottom?
Yes, but I tried to ignore them so I could get away with putting it on there. It still isn't as freaky as one of the ones that I dismissed as being too naughty.
Oh, they're excellent.
They are, aren't they?
They're brilliant. I love them. And the point work on them is brilliant.
Oh, it is.
The dot work.
It's brilliantly done. I love the little nipples.
Yeah, but I mean, all the stud works on them.
I know.
On the correction bits like that, they're brilliant.
Look at their little nipples. They're like hamster nipples. Ball gag.
Ball gag in there, yeah.
I thought they were really cool, actually. It's only a bit of fun, peoples.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Tucker Missionary Baptist Church.
Right, I've actually done 4 Christmas signs this time.
Come look at our asses.
Yeah.
Live nativity.
Now, I'd just like to point out, we do not... we have our beliefs and we don't impose them on others. Neither do we have any time for saying to people, oh no, you're not right. Your religion is your religion. However, if you write something like that, I'm going to post it. And as a point of fact, there are more from different churches with different bits.
Merry Christmas, blessed Christmas,
joyous Christmas.
Free to use the C word.
No, I'm sorry, but how can I not post that? I get what they're saying. It's like, if you want to use Christmas, the word Christmas, then you have every right to.
In America, a lot of people don't. They say
happy holidays.
Yeah.
But I don't see the problem in saying Merry Christmas. The fact that somebody has spoken to you and it's not, get out of the way, you know, so and so. They're telling you to be merry, to be happy, or wish you to be merry and happy, regardless of whether you are that religion or any other.
Okay.
Go on then.
Yeah. I'll save you Lutheran church. As snow fell silently, God came. Merry Christmas.
I've got to say, I don't.
It goes to question and says,
I
yeah,
don't
is that
think
what snug
they're.
is? Yeah,
Oh, I mean, the amount of people that put their tongues out as well, Darren, that's nasty. No, as I said, if you're going to put it down outside a church or anywhere for that matter, I am going to be sharing it if I come across it because it's funny. Now, this is the last one of this segment.
When you stop believing in Santa, you get underwear.
Just saying. I'm a true believer in Santa.
Yeah.
I've never stopped believing. No. Even though other people said, oh no, he's not real. My argument is, what's more fun? Is it fun to believe in Santa? Yes. Is it fun to think that fairies live down the bottom of a garden? Damn straight it is. My philosophy in life is just put what colour into it you want.
Alright, there's that one.
So, my lovelies, that was the end of part 1, yes.
Right. So, coming in part 2, we've got animal shaming. We've got
my supermarket substitutions, Darren's bits, which are always lovely to look at.
We've got fan channels.
We also have questions and other comments. Did we mention shop updates?
Yep, shop updates as well. And all other goodness and everything.
Right, guys. So, all that leaves us to say is see you in part 2.
Yep.